Hello everyone, it's Jennifer. I wasn't going to make a video this close to my last video, but there has been major changes with all my surgery stuff. So, with that being said, let me just kind of like jump into it. First of all, I did get the job that I interviewed for, so I am now an employee of the American Red Cross. Yay! I'm very happy to be a part of such a great organization, and due to getting that job, I can now proceed with all of the portions of the bariatric program that I wasn't able to afford without having the job. So I called today, made a ton of phone calls. One of the phone calls I made was to the program to let them know that I wanted to make an appointment with the nutritionist, which is the first step. I was told she's not accepting new clients and I would be considered a new client. And I didn't quite understand that. And then she said, well, Dr. Hendricks has resigned, so we don't have a surgeon starting again until August. Now, this is completely depressing to me because I really loved Dr. Hendricks. I was very excited for him to be my surgeon. And I thought, well, this is the exact reason why I switched programs, so I could get a better surgeon. And I was shocked that he resigned, and I was shocked that even though my insurance changes in June, which is like 11 days from now, I couldn't do anything about anything until August. So I told her, she said, well, we have an orientation at the end of this month with the new surgeon that will be coming on board. You can meet with him. And I said, I've already done 2 orientations. You know, I did one in Detroit, I did one at your hospital. And she was like, well, if you've done the one in Detroit, why did you come to our hospital? So I explained the situation to her, but how I didn't like my surgeon in Detroit. And she said, well, why don't you just switch surgeons in Detroit? If you've done everything you need to do in Detroit, why start from scratch? And I said, well, they wouldn't let me switch surgeons. And she said, well, you need to come back there and talk to somebody because they should let you switch surgeons. So I made a ton of phone calls today, and I haven't heard back about switching surgeons, but I was told by the woman I talked to today that if the program manager doesn't let me switch surgeons, that I can talk to the CEO or the COO and somebody will work with me, because ultimately, you know, they kind of want your money. I mean, I know that they care about you, but they ultimately want your business, and they don't want me to go into a competitive hospital, which there's a ton around here. So I don't really fear about that. And then the other doctor, his name was Dr. Carlin, and I think I do like him, which is why I wanted to switch with him to begin with. So anyway, so I'm trying to switch surgeons now because my other one resigned. In doing so, that puts me back to the original program I was with. So I'm back at the Detroit hospital, which is kind of good because I have everything done for that hospital. All my, paperwork is done. All my, testing is done. The only thing I still have to do is my psych eval and my meeting with the exercise physiologist, and I made those appointments today, and they will be covered by my insurance, and I only have to pay $57 out of pocket. So those will be done by the end of June, and hopefully I can meet with Dr. Carlin at that time. Hopefully he'll accept me, and if that's the case, thank the Lord, everything will be done by July 1st, and hopefully, I will be having my surgery in July or August. So I'm so close that I almost can't believe that I'm like this close. See what else. I think that's about it. I am going to see my primary care physician next month as well, and I have another sleep study to do next month, and I have another sinus surgery to do next month. So June is like the smorgasbord of medical appointments for me, and trying to take care of everything I possibly can, because my insurance switches June 1st, and the only thing that is now standing in my way is that I need Part B Medicare in order to cover for doctor visits and such. And I called the Social Security department today, and they said they don't have me listed as having a Part B, that they only have Part A, which is just hospitalization. So I have to wait till the end of the month and then see what the conditions are, and then hopefully it's just they haven't inputted me into the system yet, and I will get my cards soon, because if not, then I have to reschedule every appointment that I have scheduled for June, which is a lot of appointments. So anyway, so outside of that, not much else to talk about. Blah 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 blah. Dating wise, it's not. I guess this kind of correlates with weight, so I'll just mention it real quick. I've had some people say, I've asked them, like, are you dating anybody? Or, men or women, I've asked them. And there are reasons for me doing that. And I've decided that I was going to date, and then I decided I wasn't going to date. And now I'm kind of back to maybe I should start dating again, because one of the issues that I have, and maybe you have this too, I know for a fact that if I have the surgery and people start flirting with me or hitting on me or show a lot of interest towards me, I'm going to be so angry and so bitter, because I'm going to feel like I'm the same person that I was when I was 310 pounds or 323 pounds or 290 pounds. Why all of a sudden is it just now that you want to talk to me? Logically, I know it's... Sorry, my phone's ringing. Logically, I know it's just, people are attracted to different things. But it does bother me. Like, it already bothers me, and I haven't even had the surgery yet. So I'm thinking I'm going to start dating now. And hopefully, I'm not dating anybody younger than 30 or older than 42. So hopefully people in that age range are mature enough to know that it isn't about so much what you look like, because that can change. It's about who you are, blah, 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 blah. And I will admit that I am one of the most judgmental people I know. And this has been a big lesson for me, because prior to this, I would only date a certain kind of guy, I guess. And now I'm kind of learning, like, there's all kinds of guys out there. So I am going to start dating again and just be picky about personality, not so much about looks, because that was really shallow and wrong of me to do, and I don't want someone to do that to me. So you'd think I would have learned that before I turned 31, and I'm almost 32, but at least I learned it. At any rate, I think that's about all. I can't think of anything else that I need to say, so I'm going to end this for now. Appreciate all your comments and feedback, and I suppose I will talk to you guys later. Thanks. That's all I got in the end. That's what I found out, and it ain't no need to cry. I took a vow that from now on I'm gonna be my own best friend. Me, myself, and I. That's all I got in the end. That's what I found out, and it ain't no need.